The day before it happened was the last good day of John Balson's life. A father, a husband, a brilliant TV producer, he had it all. Or so it seemed. But behind the curtains of his successful career, something insidious was taking root, gnawing at his sanity and dragging him into a world of shadows he could never escape. John spent March 17, 2024, with his 3-year-old daughter, laughing and splashing at the pool. He cooked lunch for his family, played video games, and sipped wine late into the evening. On the surface, life was perfect, but a gnawing unease clung to him, a feeling he couldn't shake. John was working on his most ambitious project yet, a true crime series about an unsolved murder tied to a pedophile ring in London during the 1990s. The case was shrouded in secrecy, and the deeper he dug, the more warnings he received. Emails from anonymous sources told him to stop. Phone calls late at night offered veiled threats, but John was determined. He believed he was close to the truth. Too close. The next morning, John walked down the hallway of his office. Something was wrong. The walls seemed to bend inward. The floor shifted under his feet like an unsteady boat. His head throbbed, his vision blurred, and he leaned against the wall to steady himself. Low blood sugar, he muttered, but deep down, he knew it was more than that. The following day, he woke to a room spinning violently, his bed rocking like a storm-tossed ship. He wrote in his journal that night, "The dizziness. It's unbearable, like I'm falling into a vortex. Is this stress, or something worse?" The headaches followed, intense pressure behind his eyes, as though something was clawing at his brain from within. John threw himself deeper into his work. At the British Library, he spent days hunched over microfilms and old police reports. The case files became his life. But the more he uncovered, the more disturbing the details became. Graphic crime scene photos, letters from witnesses too terrified to speak. It all felt too real, too raw. At night, he began hearing whispers, faint, indecipherable voices that seemed to come from the shadows of his home. He told himself it was just his imagination, but the whispers grew louder. One night, as he worked late, he swore he saw a figure standing in the corner of his study. When he turned to confront it, the figure was gone.